Well, just watch Star Trek Discovery. You know, long live the Empire. Wow. Wow, what a spectacular episode. And the twists and turns that were going on. In all the Star Trek villains, I know that Khan has got one of the biggest, he's classed as one of the best villains out there. For me, it was Goldie Cat off Deep Space Nine. A definite paradox of the villain who thought he was doing the right thing in his mind, but he was completely malevolent. And that's what I loved about Goldie Cat. He was a fascinating character. Same with Damar as well, how he turned the other way towards the end of Deep Space Nine. And, you know, like with Dukat, through his growth, it were like 7 seasons of him, which is interesting. Now, with Lorca, when the big reveal happened, but we all suspected, but we weren't too sure, Lorca has been a fascinating character since episode 1. And he was truly evil. But yet again, in mirror universe terms, they don't see it like that. This is the thing about Star Trek. It's always about consequences and choices. And that's reflected very strongly in this. But I mean, when Lorca truly revealed his true colours, I mean, he was a fanatic. And he'd do whatever, like he did, you know, when he spoke to the Discovery crew tonight. He said, you know, I trained you all from, well, you're my creations, you know. But the one thing where he got his judgment wrong was that he was saying about the Federation that everybody was weak. Yet they didn't. That crew stood firm and proved themselves. You know, so the Federation is not weak, it's not. And we're going to go into that a bit further with the ending, which was just absolutely amazing. But I did say this last week. Anyway, let's go into... I thought Evil Stamets, they got rid of him pretty quick. My reverse, I mean, he just got vaporised. That were it. I like the whole thing. We all thought it was some kind of miniature star, but it wasn't. It was the mycelial network, can't say the word, that was powering the ship, but it was corrupting it. It was corrupting everything and destroying reality. Michelle Yeoh is superb, especially as the Empress, and you know, and Michael Burnham has just the last 4 episodes with Michael Burnham, she has grown. She started off at the beginning, I wasn't a big fan, and then she started growing on me several episodes in. Now she just rocks this programme. So we sort of like played the game. Lorca offered her a place. And talking to her through the monitor when she's sabotaging the Sharon, and as all that's going on, it's they figure out how to destroy the mycelial network energy thing, and they come up with this amazing plan. And Saru as the command. Saru as captain, he kicks ass. I mean, Saru, there's no fucking about with him. He's on the kit. He's so good. And he turned around and said the classic line, I don't believe in the no-win scenario. And it's just beautiful, isn't it? To me, Star Trek is back. I don't care the haters of Discovery and all this. I'm not watching it. It's not canon. I don't care. I've watched 13 episodes, 12 episodes, and I just can't get enough. And I just think this series, they've been very sneaky. Each week it started off pretty quiet, and then it just went boom all the way. I was hoping to get another week in the Mirrorverse. I really was. It would have been nice to have had this next week. You know, because I don't know. I mean, the battle at the end on the Emperor's throne room was, pretty impressive. I mean, when both sides, Lorca massacres everybody on that ship if they don't swear allegiance to him, you know, and he gasses them all. And then there's a bit where the Empress meets him. I love the bit when the phasers go on. Do you remember Star Trek First Contact in the room? And they look round and suddenly you see all these red light lasers and it's the Borg. You sort of got that feeling, didn't you? you know, with the phasers, and I love that. It was just superb. And then it all kicked off. The phasers were going off, and she had this portable shield up. Then weapons come out of the wall. Then emergency beam out. Brilliant. I know. A lot of people say it's not canon, but do we care? No, because we just want to watch more. So I've just been so impressed with this series. I really have. And then there's this big sort of battle going on. And Michael Burnham's superb. Sonic Green has nailed this part. Just such a fascinating character. We know all about her, and that's what's interesting. But now what we want to know is who's she going to grow into, and that's where this is going now. Who's Michael Burnham going to become, you know? And I mean, this battle of wits and games, and then Lorca gets really creepy. Like he's talking to her. I want you by my side. You were better than your mirror counterpart, and all this. And it's all pretty fascinating stuff, you know. And then it comes down to the final battle. The plan kicks in to destroy that thing, and they work out that they can get away with it and get back to their own universe. Stamets plugs in, they go into attack, launch out torpedoes in, and then there's a big battle on throne room, and she says, I'm gonna die now, you know, Emperor Giorgio, and you know, what is it, Burnham jumps on the beam out, and this is going to be interesting because now she's ended up in our universe, and they're going to need her because she's ruthless. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with Michelle Yeoh's character. Telly were awesome. I really do like Stamets. I just love the whole Discovery crew. It's working. It's coming into its own now. Do you remember Next Gen first season? It were pretty ropey, wasn't it? I mean, I watched some at first season TNG recently, and it were enjoyable, but it is ropey. Even back when it were brand new, I mean, some of the episodes were quite cheesy. I mean, once until third season, Next Gen started picking up. Discovery's already picked up that stride in the first season. Now, can they keep this up in the second, third, and other seasons? So Enterprise, you know, I've gone on about Enterprise before. Enterprise had so much potential, and when it got to the fourth season, it were amazing. I'm a big fan of Enterprise. I stuck with it. Look, I know it's got some bad ones in there, but the crew, everything, it were coming into its own. But it should have hit the nail on third season. But Discovery, bang, it's just on, and it's off. I mean, the beauty of Discovery is that in one episode, when they went to that planet and then blew them tree things and then blew things flying about, that was a proper episode of Star Trek. So the writers of this are capable of making highly intelligent episodes every week of Star Trek, and they've proven that. But they've created this story around it, and the one that's this journey with the characters of where we're going to go. We're going to see this whole crew going to turn into something pretty interesting. Now, when they destroyed the ship, the Terran Empire mothership, Prawn ship, and then jumped through the universal thing and got back to our universe, and what a cliffhanger. That the 9 months in the future, the Klingons have conquered most Alpha Quadrant. Now, this is going to be interesting because this never happened. Well, in canon, we know that. But, you know, so when is Garth of Izar going to come into this? Or is Gabriel Lorca Garth? I mean, I don't know. Is this going to come into it? I mean, when Lorca got pushed out of the ship into Mycelium and dissolved, he might have survived, you know. He might have been transported somewhere else. You just don't know. I think they got rid of him a bit too quick, though, his character. It might have been nice for him to have sort of survived, you know, somehow, or even gone back to the other universe. But obviously, we're going to find out. So, where's our Lorca? Is he leading a resistance in our universe, in the Federation universe? I mean, this is it. None of we don't know, do we? And this is normally, I think we've worked out so much of it. So time travel's got to play into this again by the final episode. Obviously, they're going to go back through time to undo this. Because, I mean, the Klingons never conquered the entire Alpha Quadrant. So, I don't have the answers, guys. I'm only speculating. So, it's going to be interesting. So, we're going to get the Klingon. Because they said Season 2 is about exploration. And so, where's it going to go now? You know, we're going to get we're going to get our Lorca, the Federation Lorca in. You know, because I really did like the minute. I mean, it was ruthless. I mean, the minute Jason Isaacs turned up into this series, it changed everything. And you know, I even loved that ship. Everybody said it was an ugly looking ship. I loved that ship. Have you seen the size of it as well? If you watch something called Trek Yards, which are really cool, they actually did the size of it compared to Kirk's ship and all the other sort of Starfleet vessels, even in the Picard's time. That thing's massive. I had measurements for it, but I'll have to dig them out. I mean, it dwarfs the Constitution class. It dwarfs it. So it looks like the Federation were building even bigger ships. I mean, I knew about the Dreadnought class. I mean, I've got books on it and computer PDF files coming out of my ears on Starship models and all kinds of stuff. I had a massive Star Trek collection once, but I had to downgrade it because I had no room. Honestly, I had loads of stuff. I keep certain things now. But I will be buying the Discovery stuff. I've just got to, it's a mission set for me this year. But, I mean, where's it going to go from next week? I mean, I've been hungry for this episode all since last week. You know, and I think we've got 2 to 3 episodes left. So, I don't know. Guys, let me know where you think this is going to go. I think it's going to end up with time travel, where they're going to go back and do it all, and Burnham might become captain of the Discovery. Or, I don't know, maybe. I mean, it's a theory where they could... I mean, what's going to happen to the Empress? How she's not going to keep her around. It's Federation Universe, are they? Because, I mean, she was Empress of an empire, so she's not going to... They're not going to give her the job as the captain of a ship. I mean, she'd be ruthless. So, I don't know. But I just think she's going to... Michelle Yeoh's she's going to go out of the bang. That's definite. So, are we going to... So, where's the other Lorca? What happened to him? Someone on the Buran. Where is he? Jason Knight's got to come back. But Michael Burnham, awesome. Awesome, honestly. I love these characters. And when I get through all this, I'm going to sit in, I'm going to watch the lot together and just eat the lot of it. Right, guys, that's my review on this. Honestly, live long and prosper, and long live the Empire.